So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy OBT Trade, and in today's video I'm going to bring a trade recap. Trade that I made 11% in one single day trading the forex market. So yes, disclaimer, I was risking 2% per trade. I wasn't risking 1%, and if you're not new to this channel, you will know the reason, but if you're new, I don't mind explaining. So I've been trading free signals since beginning of January up until I think October or August. Then I was sending free signal and we profited over 70% profit on this Telegram channel. We profited over 7% profit. And I was like, okay, fuck this. We need to up our risk. We need to start risking 2% per trade. And that's why I've been risking 2% per trade. So yeah, I'm going to do a trade recap of the trade I took, and I made 11 fucking percent on that single trade. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, just for the people that think that it may be a scam or anything, if you check here, I sent out the trade. It went okay. This was when people were sending their profit. So this was the particular trade here that I sent it out, and then this first entry here got stopped out, and the second one went to full TP at 5 hour. So yeah, that's just it. So without much ado, let's jump right into the video. So this is last week's chart. So I'm just going to zoom out. So I'm just going to show you guys literally for free on chart what I do. So the first thing I do is I zoom out. I first look at the trend of the current market and can see that this is very bearish over here. So I'm going to start marking out my structure and everything. And over here you can see that this is our most obvious break of structure that we had here. And if you look somewhere by the side, you can see that we had somewhat of an inducement taken around here. So this makes this a valid BOS. So we had a change of character over here. Had a change of character over there. So I had few L's and everything. So I'm going to show you from the L's all the way to the profit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So over here, okay, yes. So inducement over here was taken out. So now we are looking to sell. Price now has mitigated a zone that we are looking out for, but it failed that zone with a sweep. So we are looking for sales. You can look for sales all the way to this low is taken, and now we're looking for buys. But before we look for the buys, let's identify our zone that we could possibly buy from. And over here you can see that this is a nice zone that we could buy from. And let's see what price action did here. So let's go to the 5-minute time frame. And over here you can see that price gave us a change of character here. Price gave us a change of character here. Did not give us any inducement that we could trade off of. Did not give us anything interesting here. Nothing. Gave us an outbreak of structure. Then finally took out this inducement here, but didn't tap into our other block because we have to wait for other block to be taken. But he took out this inducement and gave us an entry here. So if you don't know about this entry model, you can go check out the playlist on my channel where I made about entry models. We had this entry here. Our stop was just above here, but it did not reach our final take profit or TP1, so it came back and stopped us out on break even. So that particular trade wasn't counted because we stopped at break even. Then price took out this low. Then price tapped into this other block. We failed this other block and tapped into this other block as this extreme. So literally on this other block, it gave us a little bit of reaction, but still failed the zone. But we were able to close partial profit here. Able to close partial profit at 1-3. And this particular trade we backed 2%. Because when it reached 1-3, we closed 50% of the position. And once you reach, sorry guys, there's a lot of smoke here. Just give me 1 minute. So when you reach 1-3, you're going to take out 50% of the position, and 1-3, the overall target is 5 hour. So once we are targeting 1:3. Once it hits our take profit one, that is going to be 3%. But if that is because we're risking 2%, but if it's 1%, it's going to be closing out 1.5% of a position. So in this particular setup, you closed out 3% profit, but you stopped us on a loss, and we closed out on 2%. So we had minus 2% here and plus 2% here, so break even. So now we're going to be looking for sales all the way till this extreme order block. And now that that zone has failed, we're looking for sales. We're going to be looking for sales from here. So if it comes to take out that guy, we can look for sales from there. Or if it taps into this other block, we can look for sales all the way to this other block, all the way to the upside. So let's see what happens. So now you not give us any opportunity to sell. So now it has reached our other block that we can buy off of. So now we are no more selling from here since it's already reached our original POI. So let's go to the 5 minute time frame and look for entries. So over here, it doesn't giving us, this is where our change of character is meant to happen. So we're going to patiently wait. Over here was stalling a lot, then it finally stopped to move to the downside. So over here, it gave us a change of character by this side. We had our change of character here, but we not have any entry here because we don't give us any inducement or that block that we could trade off of. So it failed the zone. So over here we did not have any loss because you not give us any opportunity for the entry. So you now finally give us a break of structure. So after this break of structure, we can, if you know the YouTube video, if you watch the YouTube video I sent, you understand what I did here. So over here, you be looking for sales from here, but this is our inducement. So if you're wondering why am I selling off of this other block, go watch the YouTube video. This is a very high probability setup. As long as it looks like this is a very, very high probability setup. If you want to understand more, please go to the playlist and watch hype. Watch best trading strategy for 2025. That is the current title. So watch part 3. I'm not really sure about. I think it's part 3, but if it's not part 3, you just watch everything. You actually see why I'm saying over. And this is a very high probability zone. So let's see what happens. So as it's moving like this, we can still be looking for buys all the way to the upside. So we have to, for the buys to be confirmed, price has to fail a change of character for if the first time, and this was our failed change of character. That the first fake change of character happened here. So now on the next change of character, we can look for buy opportunity. And the next change of character happened here. So that's where the next change of character happened. So now I'm going to be looking for buying opportunities. And over here, you can see that this inducement was taken out here. And we have 2 POIs that we can look out for. So this is the first. They have this order flow here. We can look for buys on this order flow, and we can also look for buys on this other block here. So let's see. And once we are looking for buys here, you're going to enter from here your stop loss. You go to the 1 hour time frame, or you can see the different stop loss criteria I made in the YouTube in my playlist. On places here, you can keep your stop loss so that you won't be stopped out unnecessarily. So you can just keep your stop loss just below this zone here. Then once it breaks that high, we set this trade on break even. Once it breaks this high, we set this trade on break even. So let's see what happens. So that this high was broken over here. So this trade now is still active. Okay, we got stopped out on break even. We got stopped out on break even there. So now you can take 2 entry models. You can either continue scenario 1 or scenario 3. If you do not know what I'm talking about, you can go check out the playlist I made on best trading strategy for 2025. You can see different strategies, what you could have done here and cashed out on this opportunity here. So let's see what happens. So in this case here, we'll just keep on waiting to see what happened. But if you check on the 1 hour time frame, after that break even happened, we used scenario 3 for this particular setup, so we not have any L here. And using scenario 3, we wouldn't have had any L here because there have been no extra confirmation here, because we have been waiting for change of character to happen and buy. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, please you have to go and watch the scenario 3 entry model I talked about. So So in this case, we initially would have been buying from this other block here, but because this break even happened, we were using scenario three and we don't have any loss here. So now this zone is no more valid. Now that this move has happened here, this zone is no more valid. It's sorry, it's now valid, but my inducement now is now here. So now it's not even making the zone more valid. So we keep on waiting until the price has taken as an inducement since this buys all the way to the upside failed. So let's see what happens. So now inducement has shifted once again all the way to the side. And inducement shifted once again all the way to the side. So now I'm going to be looking to buy, to sell, I mean. So this is our first POI that we have here. We're looking to buy, to sell from that POI. So now price has tapped, but price tapped into our inducement, didn't give us any confirmation. So now price is tapping into our other block. Let's see if we have any confirmation. So now price is giving us a change of character. So you can see over here, price is giving us change of character, but hasn't given us any. But okay, this is the other block we can sell off of. I mean the other flow we can sell off of. So we can just enter from here. Made a trade call from here. Our stop loss just being above here. First target 1 is 3. So let's see what happens. So now this trade is on break even. This trade now is on break even over here. And now that this zone had failed here, we got a clean entry over here using another entry model. So price took out this guy here. Waiting patiently for price to give us another zone that we can trade off of. So let's see what price has for us. So now price took out this zone, so we can be looking for sells once price taps into this other block here. So now once price failed this guy here, we can be looking for sells. Mainly price takes out this inducement here. So this is our inducement here. So mainly price takes out this inducement, we can sell all the way from here. That stop loss just being above this high here. First TP 1 is to 3, then the overall TP 1 is to 5. So let's see what happens. So now price failed that zone. So now our inducement has now been shifted from there to here. So this is our new inducement over here. And we can be looking to sell all the way from this other block here, this other flow here. If it's not really mitigated, okay, the other flow is mitigated, so we can sell from this other flow, okay, mitigated too. So we can sell from here. And this was the trade call I made. So initially, once you enter this trade, your stop loss is meant to be close to this high. But because I was feeling greedy and it was a very big stupid mistake I made, I brought my stop loss a little bit lower because I did a wrong analysis. So if you understand the scenario three, I was thinking that this was a liquidity pool. That's why I kept my stop loss just above this guy. But this was very, very wrong. This wasn't a liquidity pool. This was all these moves here are just one single move. So I will keep my stop loss here, but I don't realize this sometime and I had that L here. So let's see what happens. Price takes out an inducement. Your stop loss is meant to be here. Let me just keep it there. Stop loss is meant to be there. So now in this case, price came here, triggered our zone, and went straight to full TP. And this was the signal I sent on our VIP group, and we cashed out on it. That is the signal you can see here that we sent out, and we cashed out massive 11%. So that was 10% on this particular setup. Then um this was a -1% because I did not realize that mistake on time. It told me keeping my stop loss above. So that's why you need to keep a stop loss above and don't be greedy. Don't try to keep a stop loss too tight. Keep it in a perfect position. So yeah, that's how we're able to make 10% on this particular trade. -1%, keep us at 9%. But we had another trade that hit profit by in this other side. So yes, there was another trade I forgot to brief you guys on. So when price took out this guy here, when price took out this low, this was our inducement here. So our inducement here, and on TradingView, this place here was an inducement. I don't know why on this particular broker is showing this, but this was an inducement here. And once price took out this guy here, I was looking for sales. My stop loss just above here, and price bent to our full TP1, that is 3R, and we closed half of the profit. Then we went back and stopped loss out on break even. So that's how we were able to make 11% on this particular trade. So we were able to cover up all our losses for the week and everything. But initially, I made a full profit here, if because this was where the actual change of character happened. So I could have entered easily from here. My stop loss just above here. My stop loss just above this guy here, and we have made easy 5R. So that was the mistake I made. This happened in the middle of the night. I was sleeping. This was around 3 a.m. I was sleeping and I missed out on this trade. I was able to hop on this particular trade here and made extra 2%. Yes, extra 2%. So yeah, do not sleep, guys. So that is just the trade recap for this video. So now currently we are still looking for sales all the way to the downside. We're still looking for sales all the way to the downside. So I hope you guys have learned one or two from this video, and I would love to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.